Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Apostle. Let's get into some mess in the mess today. Happy Monday. It's a new week. New spirit. I hope everybody up. I hope everybody happy. I hope everybody's in good spirits today. On this good Monday. It's a little gloomy over here, but that ain't gonna rain on my parade. But let's get into it. First up, like, share, subscribe, join the channel. It's your boy Apostle. Let's get down to the mess we got today. And baby, I said, y'all. It's good. So let's get into the one and only Mr. Simon gabardia himself. So he ended up doing some interview where this man said he was a target. He signed the papers. He signed the divorce papers. He said he signed the divorce papers from Portia and then said that he signed that prenup. He said his lawyer told him it was do not sign it, but he said, it was my wife. It was to make her feel comfortable and stuff. I said, bro, shut it up. Because you. I said, wait a minute. I said, I have never seen the person put on the victim. Well, yes, I have. Her name Portia. I said, it ain't only Portia. Her name Candy. Burris. Kenya Moore, too. I had seen a lot of people put on that victim hat. Spice herself from Love and Hip Hop. That's all she does. Her and Sierra. But that's a whole nother topic. But let's get back to Mr. gabardia, Simon. So Simon did this interview, said that he signed it to make her feel like he felt he was totally blindsided, and we didn't have any issues. I said we did have. Y'all did have issues. It was your money. It was funny. Cause I said, please, that's what she married you for. She married you for your money. She want to be a kept woman. She want to be a kept woman with a rich man, with a rich man. I said, girl, you going for the wrong pond. You want a rich billionaire, cause that's what you want. Bill Gates open, girl. You go holler at him. Shoot, he's single. I'm stupid, but he ended up saying he felt blindsided. He going around. He is putting on a thickness of he's the victim. You wasn't the victim. I said you got the same. I said what you got was karma for all the ish you done did. You was in the United States illegally for too long, and it caught up with you. You met your match. Her name Portia Williams. the big body girl with the hips of a goddess that sucked you up. But that's what was going on with him. That was his issue. So hopefully we don't hear from him for too long. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about Mr. gabardia and how he feel like he was blindsided. He was a victim that he signed on paper. I said, it's what it is. You knew what you was getting. But let's get into the next thing up. So this wife, I seen this on. I said, so this wife ended up letting us know that her hubby. I forget how she said he ended up. He ended up getting in an accident where he ended up paralyzed. She said she worked him back to health and everything. He walked with a limp, but he's good now. But she said, come to find out why he was going through, the rehab and everything, he was cheating on her. I said, damn, girl. I said, well, girl, just because them legs weren't working then, that mean that eggplant must have did it. Shoot, them hands still work, and also that mouth still works. So he went out there, he got him, he was out cheating on you, girl. So yeah, she came out to let us know the story and everything, and it's what it is. Ma'am, I wish you the best. She said now that he does thank her for helping him get back on his feet, do the rehab and everything else, because she was there the whole time. She helped him get back to who he is. He thank her all the time. I don't know if they still married or not, I wasn't really sure about it. It didn't say. But good luck, girl. Let's move on to the next. And we got up, and that is 50-50. So 50 is out here suing his baby mom, one of his baby mamas for one, what was it? Yeah, for $1 million. Because apparently he said she gave up her life rights in 2007 and can't talk about him online. I said, what? Because recently, I know she ended up doing a podcast or something where she talked about, talking about, I think, him or their relationship or whatever. And apparently he won 1 million out of her. I said, I doubt that. I said, they're not on, 50 like to do things. And I said, her giving up, why would she give her life rights? For what? Yeah, but that's what's going on with him. He up here doing being 50, being messy. You can't sit down somewhere, can you? Let's move on to the next. Let's get into Houston, baby. So we got Houston clubs. Now there is a new dress code that was put in by the city council of Houston. So we got these two men. Y'all see them on the right of me. I said they are two councilmen who ended up going to a Houston club where the bouncers now stopped them from coming in because they had on gym shoes, gym gym shoes, yeah, Nike gym shoes. They had them on, so they weren't allowed directly into the club at all when they went. So it went back and forth, and then they was actually let into the club. Then when they got in the club, they noticed that a lot of the patrons had on gym shoes, sneakers. So if you had a problem with us wearing Nike gym shoes, why is these people walking in here with sneakers on? I said, well, I said the only thing I could think of is they knew who y'all was, y'all city council. So they had to know who you are to stop you and not let you want to let you in, but you end up getting in later on. So they came up with a new law for all Houston clubs. They have to post their dress code um, online and stuff so that patrons know what the dress code is. I said, yeah. I said, because a lot of people do come in there with sneakers. I said, most of the guys come in there with gym shoes on. They don't come in there with no gators, no red bottoms. They ain't stepping out in them type of shoes. They got on plain old sneakers. So, that's what they put in place. They then came up with this law that it then passed in Houston. So there's new dress code. I said, I think this is a good thing. I think all clubs should actually tell you what the dress code is. They really should. It ain't like you going to a bar. You actually going to a club. But it's what it is. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Let's move on to the next. Let's get into, okay, so we got a RICO case going on here, and this deal with Atlanta rapper Cash Out and his mama. So they just got sentenced, y'all. It just came out today that Cash Out, he is actually sentenced to life in prison for RICO, which dealing with S trafficking, and multiple other things. And his mother actually got 30 years in prison for the same thing, the RICO charge. They both out here pimping people. They're both out here pimping people out. Oh God. I said, yeah. Yeah. So I said, you and your mama? Damn. I said, but your mama look like your sister. But I said, I can see that. I said, y'all. I said, nah, y'all crazy. There's some crazy stuff out here. I don't know why people do these type of things. And it's black people at that. But that's what's going on with him. I'm thinking that maybe if his mother got 30 years, did he take most of the blame so that she only had to do 30 years? That's the only thing I can think of. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. And Atlanta rapper Cash Out and his mother. Um, but that's all that I got for y'all today. It's your boy Paul. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, and join the channel. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I need a better picture of it. Hold up. There we go. I said like, share, subscribe, join the channel. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please watch the video all the way through because it's helping me because I'm trying to get up to my we need what 4,000? Yeah, 4,000 watch hours. I'm trying to get monetized and I really appreciate it, which if y'all watch it all the way through, comment on what you like, didn't like, what you want me to improve on or whatever. It really helps me out. But thank y'all for tuning in and I'll get back at y'all later. Bye y'all.